Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Ram Yadav. I will teach you mathematics. Okay. So our first chapter is rational and irrational numbers. So we are familiar with the whole number, natural number, integers. So the natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. So the counting numbers are the natural numbers. Okay. And the whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on up to infinity. So the natural numbers, that means these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity, that means these numbers including 0. Look here, we are including 0 over here also. So the natural numbers including 0 are the whole numbers, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. These are whole numbers. Now integers, from infinity -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on up to infinity. That means negative numbers 0 and the positive numbers. These are all integers. Okay. So do you all aware of that natural number, whole number, integers? We have studied in previous standard. Now our next topic is rational number. Okay. Now in this chapter we will see what are rational numbers. Okay. So topic is rational number. So now the definition of rational number, the numbers of the form m by n. Okay. So the numbers of the form m by n, this is a form, are called as the number of the form m by n, where m and n are integers. These are integers, where m and n are integers, and n should not be equal to 0. Okay. Look at the condition. What are the condition? What is the definition? Just listen very carefully. So the definition of rational number is the number of the form m by n, where m and n are integers and n is not equal to 0, are called as rational numbers. Now look here, why n is not equal to 0 is a condition. If suppose m upon n is a fraction, m upon n, numerator and denominator form. If n you will get as a 0, then that number will be not defined. That is why the condition here is n should not be equal to 0. For example, suppose we have number 7 upon 0. If you are not following this condition, that means n is equal to 0, that means denominator is 0. Suppose our denominator is 0, that means we have 7 upon 0. So the 7 upon 0 is not defined. Okay. And our condition is, so this is not a rational number. So according to our condition, suppose we have 7 upon 2. Now according to our condition, what we have at the numerator we have 7, at the denominator we have 2. So our condition is m and n are integers. Our number is of m by n form. This is the form of m upon n. Okay. And where 7 upon n, 7 upon 2. 7 is also integer and 2 is also integer. And 2 is not equal to 0. So the number 7 upon 2 is a rational number. So it's very easy to find the rational number. So the definition is the number of the form m upon n, where m and n are integers and n should not be equal to 0, are called as a rational number. So 7 by 2 is one of the example. We can take 3 by 2, 9 by 7, 11 upon 3. Now look here, these are all fractions, numerator and denominator form, and all are integers. 11, 3, these two numbers are integer, 3 is not equal to 0. So this kind of numbers are called as rational numbers. So the question will be like, as we know what are rational numbers, we have seen the definition. Now the question will be like, show 7 by 3, 2 by 3, minus 2 by 3 on a number line. Okay. Now we are seeing the topic, show the rational numbers on the number line. So the question number on that, question will be like 7 by 3, 2 by 3 and minus 2 by 3. We have to show on the number line. Now look at the question. 7 upon 3. 7 is integer, 3 is integer, and m upon n is form is m upon n form is there. So that number is a rational number. This one also rational. And look at that. Minus 2 upon 3. Minus 2 is also integer. 3 is also integer. So m upon n form is there. And 3 is not equal to 0. So minus 2 upon 3 is also rational number. Now we have to show that rational numbers on the number line. We all know the number line. Okay. At the center we have 0. On the right hand side we have all positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the right hand side we have all positive numbers, and on the left hand side we have all negative numbers at the same distance. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, and that line goes to the infinity. I have written only minus 4 and 4 till. Okay, now look at the question. We have 7 upon 3, 2 upon 3 and minus 2 upon 3. Now look at the denominator of all the numbers, all the rational numbers. We have 3 here also and here also. We have 3 at the denominator. So as our question contains 3 at the denominator, this is a number line. Now look here, from 0 to 1 is a 1 unit distance. Okay, from 0 to 1 is a 1 unit distance, and as our denominator contains 3, that means we have to divide our 1 unit distance into 3 equal parts. Okay, listen once again. As our question contains 3 at the denominator, this is our 1 unit distance. From 0 to 1, 1 to 2, this is another unit distance, this is another unit distance. So this is a unit distance, and our denominator contains 3, so we will divide our unit distance into 3 equal parts. 1, 2. Here also 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What we are doing? We are dividing our unit distance into, same on the negative side also, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So now look here, small 1, 2, 2 lines, small 2 lines are there between 0 to 1. So because of that small 2 lines, that unit distance is divided into 3 equal parts, 1, 2, 3. That means 3 parts are there. Okay. Now look at that first small line and 0, the distance between that first small line and 0 is a 1 by 3 distance. Okay, why we are writing 1 by 3? Because we have divided 1 unit distance into 3 equal parts. So first of all, now we have to show 2 by 3 over here. No, first of all we will show 7 by 3. Okay, now 7 by 3 means 7 small distance from 0 at the positive side, that means on the right hand side. 7 small distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That 7th line. Okay, this 7th small line, and that 7th small line will be 7 by 3. This is how we have to represent that rational number on the number line. The 7th small number from 0 to the right hand side, that means positive side, because that number is a positive. Now similarly look here, 2 upon 3. So 2 upon 3 means, look at here, 2, that means second line from 0, 1, 2. That second line from 0 is a 2 upon 3. Because all distance are divided into 3 equal parts, so we have to look at the numerator only. So look at the numerator, here we have 2. Now look at the third point. At the numerator we have minus 2, and at the denominator we have same 3. So minus 2 means left hand side of the 0. Okay, same rule we have to apply. Whatever we have done for the right hand side, same we are doing for the left hand side as well. So minus 2 is at numerator, so we have to go to the second smallest line from 0 to the left hand side, 1, 2, that means that point. So minus 2 upon 3 will be here somewhere. This is how we have to represent all the rational numbers on the number line. This is a number line, and this is how we have to represent the rational numbers on the number line. Whichever will be the denominator, according to that denominator we have to divide the unit distance into that much equal parts. Okay, so look at the board. This is a practice at 1.1. I have written homework for you. So the question is, show the following numbers on the number line and draw separate number line for each of the example. That means for first one you have to draw separate number line. Now look at the first example. We have 3 by 2, 5 by 2, minus 3 by 2. At the denominator of each of them have 2. Okay, so that means that one unit part of the number line is, we have to divide into 2 equal parts. Okay, as in the previous example we had 3 at the denominator, here we have 2, so we will divide that unit distance into 2 equal parts. Look at the second example. We have 5 at the denominator, 7 by 5 minus 2 upon 5 minus 4 upon 5. So as we have 5 at the denominator, so on our number line which will be separate. Okay, look at here, draw separate number line for each of the example. That means for every example we have to draw separate number line. So if we will draw second number line for that example, as at the denominator we have 5, so we have to divide that unit distance, that means from 0 to 1, that distance, into 5 equal parts, so that you will get the correct representation of that numbers, that rational numbers. Similarly here also at the denominator we have 8. For that example we have to divide that same distance into 8 equal parts. Here we have to divide that same distance to 10 equal parts. So draw separate number line for that, so that you will get correct representation of that number. Okay, thank you.